Hey, how are you guys? Oh, I've missed you guys so much! Welcome in chat, everyone! Welcome back to streams! I know it's only been 3 weeks, but God, it feels like a year since I've been doing these. That was a long Christmas vacation, long one! And I'll tell you why. Because during our normal Christmas vacation, even though I had off of work, Noelle didn't. Noelle actually had to be working during Christmas week and New Year's week. It was infuriating. But finally, the week after that, which was this past week, we were finally able to get time off and go and see family, open up presents, all the shenanigans. And so that's why it's taken so long to get back here and get coupons. I love you guys so heckin' much. Kisses, loves all around.
All 2019 Tracer.
Yes! Haas, thank you so much for the sub! Wow. Okay. Chat's going by so quickly. So, let me see. Hi, Saluna, Neo, Pigeon. Who else? Oh yeah. Ninja Red asked a question. Says, hey Vixie, quick question. Why are you the cutest skunk in the world? Well, it is easy to be the cutest skunk in the world when you have no competition. Can you think of another cute skunk? Didn't think so. Oh, by the way, new chatter. Hi Noxus, good to see you. Sorry that I didn't see you while I was setting up, but great to have you on the stream. How are you? What brings you here? And Zaru, thank you so much for coming! And especially for modding. Appreciate. Big appreciate. It is nice to be back, guys. What's going on? Yeah, I used to know another cute skunk, but they're a synth now. See. Told you. Anyway, so lots to unpack about what's happened since the last stream and now. Plus, Skunk is going on just about 3 or 4 hours of sleep. So, Skunk decided that she would do her chillest game so that she could really enjoy the chat and have a little bit of something to do on here. So Skunk is into Animal Crossing right now, which is actually a really good idea. Because, I'll let you know, another thing I haven't done in a while is play Animal Crossing. Skunk got really distracted by a little thing called Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl. And so the Animal Crossing got a wee bit neglected. You can see all the weeds that have been collected up. So we got some work to do. And so we can chat and do that while we do it. Is Takam going to join us? I don't know. I let him know on the server. But I know Takam was interested in the Doom Eternal one that's going to be coming on Thursday, where we're actually going to be taking down Icon Sin and whatever other huge mage Satanist dude. May or may not be watching 2 streams. Sorry if I don't talk much. It's okay. Skunk gonna ramble as Skunk does one of these. Yes, gotta remember the controls. Friend me Seb, good to see you. What's up? So, I did a little preview of my island during my birthday stream, but for those who weren't here for that, I spent about 400 hours building out an island, It was an amazing island. It was a concert venue. It was so perfectly me, but I can't think of what to do with it anymore. So, I ended up restarting, and I just barely got to the point where I unlocked the 2.0 DLC. And that's where we are right now. We have a full island fleshed out. Some of my favorite villagers that just happen to be here. Like Audie back here. Say hi to everyone, Audie. Audie, sweetheart. Talk to me. Here you go. Yes, I have been busy, Audie. Oh, thanks for the whoops, Techno Kid. Yes, Skunk has been on Christmas vacation. Instead of bored lately, I took up playing drums all afternoon. It was pretty good. I'd like to hear you play drums. Gotta fulfill those random chat promises. I feel like I should close my door before my roommates come in and see me watching this. Do they not like Animal Crossing or something? And so, I also have the skunk villager, Tasha. Yes, I do remember you, Tasha. And Tasha used to live on Fantasia, which was Cowgirl's Island.
Thank you.
Long time no see, VXE. Happy New Year, even though it's January 10th.
Thank you so much, Katsu. Yeah, I didn't give anyone really an opportunity to say Merry Christmas or Happy New Year during the stream. So, I'm going to do that belated to all of you. Merry Christmas, everyone! And a Happy New Year. I wasn't able to do that before. No, I hadn't moved away. I just went off to visit people. So, yeah. Things that happened. So, kind of had two gatherings, I should say. Neither of them really big. I had... How much is the TTS actually? Like the actual amount? The text to speech? You can get text to speech no matter how many biddies you do. Kato's on my lap and is purring. Yaw! So yeah, two gatherings. I had one with Nicole's parents and one with my parents. It was great.
Thank you.
Let's test that.
Is that a good test? One biddy. I'm happy for even one biddy. So then we got Bella. And we got Gala. Out here. So, Nicole's parents live around here, which is great. So we could take one day where Nicole wasn't working. And we were able to just go down, say hi to them, open up presents from them, and not really worry too much. From them, we got a cool air fryer. I know, adulting. Not as exciting as, I don't know, video games or anything like that. But I also got this really pretty sweater dress. I got a lot of jewelry. I got a necklace. With my initials on them. I got a unicorn necklace. I also got, someone got me this really big bag of chokers from Amazon. All shapes, all sizes. I mean, they're really, really cheap, but obviously if you're gonna get like a bulk pack of jewelry, of course it's gonna be cheap. But I love it anyway. It looks really cool. And also, I don't have my ears pierced just yet, but someone thought I would look really, really pretty in earrings. And so what they did, I don't know if any of you know about this, but they actually sell clip-on earrings. Ones you don't actually have to get your ears pierced for. So I got a package of those. A big old variety pack, and they look so pretty! Oh my god, whenever I see them on me, they're so good. I think, if I remember right, I was wearing some of those in the makeup selfie that I sent to the Discord server. Super cute! I mean, it's a really slow process to do my transition from masculine body to a feminine body, but every little of it counts. It is so satisfying. Didn't notice this because you're so focused on the makeup? Hey, it just shows how good the makeup is. Everything's so bright outside considering it's night. Oh, well. My secret is, look at that. The clock says it's morning. I think I had mentioned this before, but because I usually play at night, that's when I usually have free time to play Animal Crossing, I swapped around the clock so that it's daytime at night and it's nighttime at day. So that means when I'm actually playing, the shops are open and stuff. So I just don't usually play Animal Crossing during the day. I have earrings because of my sister? Cute! I got the earrings because of Noelle. Noelle's such a sweetheart. Got them for me. Love of my life. She's such a sweetheart. Y'all better find yourselves a sweetheart like that. I also got, ooh yes. In the category of Pokemon. Now, I didn't get a Pokemon video game, but I got a Pokemon plushie. Pokemon plushie, which is one of my faves, but a lot of furries have it as a fave. I got a Lucario plushie. So adorable. Let's see. Can't remember controls. Here you go. Ladder. Up here. I'll be sure to give Noelle a smooch when she comes around. Oh, I wish I could have gotten the life-size one. But the people I know aren't that rich. Aren't that rich to afford like $400 of a Lucario plushie plus whatever shipping it costs. Jeez. Nope, just a regular 10-inch plushie. I mean, who wouldn't want a life-size plush toy? Actually, at my parents' house, they have 2 life-size plush toys. Not of a specific Pokemon character or anything like that, but they have a giant stuffed teddy bear, and they also have a giant stuffed penguin. I think one of them they got for a Halloween costume and just kept it. And the other one they got as a gift somehow. On the life-size Lapras plush when it came out. Looked like a bed. Oh, that sounds heavenly. Hi, Jack. How's it going? And Arbazan, it's good to see you. What's up? Just chatting about Christmas and the presents that we got. Finally caught a stream live for once. Welcome. We don't really have a big goal for this stream. Just kind of a catching up stream. what happened over Christmas and stuff like that. Got some food and some games? Well, I'm glad that you got something for Christmas. Did you get any games that you really liked? I did get 2 games for Christmas. I got Ring Fit Adventure. So I'm going to be doing ab crunches while I'm working out. And I also got Mario Party Superstars. I don't know if anyone here has Mario Party Superstars, but if y'all do, we might be able to do that for a game night sometime. Kingdoms of Alumar and Middle-earth Shadow of War. I know about exactly one of those. I'm relaxing. It's nice to pass by. Well, it's nice to have you here. To chat and catch up. I could probably... And I got a bunch of clothes. Because I let everyone know, you know, now that I'm out as trans, I really need to fill up my wardrobe with feminine clothing. And they delivered a ton. Let's see. Don't because I don't like spending $60, but I might end up getting it because Nintendo ain't gonna lower that. Yeah. That's a struggle. It's a huge struggle with Nintendo games in general, where you can get like PlayStation games or Xbox games. You can usually get those on sale every once in a while, but Nintendo's very stingy about their sales. I probably wouldn't have gotten it myself if I hadn't gotten it as a gift. Just wish my PC could run something above 10 FPS. Oof. That hurts. I lucked out because I had to get a computer. This was way back before I even started streaming as Ralsei. Way back before I even started the Ralsei community. Can you guys remember back that far? Back before the Ralsei community. Back before the Ralsei community, Skunk had a job. And Skunk's job required her to be able to run 3D software like Maya, Houdini, Unity, Unreal, all that good stuff. Because Skunk needed to be able to work on films. So, Skunk was able to buy a pretty expensive computer setup. Has an RTX 2070. Like, just like one generation back of graphics card. It's pretty beefy. It was like the best you could get at the time. And work was able to pay for most of it, which is great. And so, when Skunk decided she wanted to stream or wanted to game, she could use this computer. Skunk considers herself lucky. I have arrived during the time the Hollow Knight streams were going on. That still to this day is one of my favorite games I ever streamed. Because a lot of people have encouraged me to play it. And on the stream, I played it blind. And my goodness, it just clicked. Yes, I said Hollow Knight. Back when Skunk was role-playing as Ralsei. Skunk did about a dozen streams where she did Hollow Knight from the beginning and got the true ending. So, if y'all want to see that, hang on. I'm gonna actually link the entire playlist. Noelle, Noelle. There's something I need to do.
What's that? Aw, thank you.
Chat said you needed a smooch for being such a lovely, lovely person.
Aw, thank you.
There you go, Zaru. The smooch happened. Okay. I was linking the Hollow Knight playlist for anyone who wants to watch that later. It's gonna be Squeaky Skunk being Ralsei, but we did do it. We did do Hollow Knight. Beautiful playlist. There we go. Okay. Share. Copy. And placed in chat. Okay, it's in chat right now. That's the Ralsei Plays Hollow Knight playlist. And so, if you all don't mind watching raw streams, go ahead, watch it. I would love nothing more than to edit down those streams. But honestly, I don't know if any of you have tried editing videos for YouTube or stuff like that. It takes a while. And Skunk doesn't have a lot of free time like that. Apparently I have an NVIDIA 1080 graphics card and an Intel Core processor on your laptop. Oh wow. I'm surprised that you're still getting really poor performance then, Zaru. Yeah, Blue Bunny gets it. Yeah, I'll usually have like 3 hours of footage per stream. And then in the Hollow Knight stream, I think I'm actually on here, so let me bring this up. Let me see, how many videos was this? This was 17. It's 17 streams. So if I wanted to edit any of this down to like a YouTube length, Skunk can't do math right now. Skunk tired, but that counts out to a bunch of hours. A bunch of hours of footage. Yeah, editing for YouTube does take a long time indeed. So yeah. Hi Key, it's good to see you after a while. Yeah, honestly, I think like the ideal scenario would be if someone really wanted to do the editing for me, and then I just like review the edit or whatever. But yeah, by myself, there's just no time for anything other than, for example, the birthday stream. The birthday stream was a special exception. I edited that one down for YouTube because there was a lot of copyrighted music we played on that stream. And so there's no way I could upload the full VOD or anything like that. And so instead... Hello. Hi Henry, what is it? Guys, I think Henry heard me. Henry says, feeling tired? In terms of reactions, this one really packs a punch when you're low energy. So you just... Oh, my eyelids are heavy. Don't do that! Skunk fall asleep on stream. Boom, acting. I'm actually wide awake. Anyway, feel free to try the dozing reaction anytime you want. If you don't mind, that micro nap actually felt pretty good, so... Yay! I don't need that reaction, though. I can do that in real life. The longest video I edited was 9 minutes. It took 2 all-nighters of work to make. Mood. It was a lot of work. Anyway, so after that... Oh, hi. Oh, look! Pride Hornby! I think someone gave me a Pride shirt during my birthday, and Hornby's wearing it. It's so cute. I was on vacation. Anyway, I gotta sort through. Oh yeah, I got some Christmas presents. One's from my in-game mom, the NPC mom, and the other three are from Cowgirl. Cowgirl like actively gives me stuff. And in fact, guys, if you're into Animal Crossing, there's something you should really, really, really look forward to. On January 24th, that's a Sunday, Cowgirl is doing a stream on her Twitch where she has been collecting Animal Crossing amiibo cards. Not like individual cards, but like the packs, right? And she's going to be doing an opening stream. We're just going to unpack each one on stream. And she's asked me, the skunk, to guest star in it. And so we're going to be doing a collab stream, opening up amiibo cards. Be exciting. You guys should totally come. Don't worry, I'll remind you again when I get closer. But that's exciting. Whitney or Rosie here? No, but oh god, I'd love to have those two as villagers. To be honest, I really like the reactions in this game. I love them too. Zaria says, I might try my hand at editing the streams once I get some free time. Yeah, let me know if you want to try. I wouldn't mind giving you some raw footage to edit down. Alright, so what did Mom give me? Souvenir chocolates. Ooh, nice. And then Cowgirl gave me a royal crown. Because I am yes queen! Oh, and I got a storage shed? What does a storage shed look like? Oh, nice! Push that back there. By the way, how do you feel about Henry throwing shade at you? I can't blame him, honestly. I think I made it quite obvious I tired. It's a closet, but it's a closet for outside. Can we open it? Oh, that's right. So, with a storage shed, you can access your home storage from outside. Anywhere. Pretty cool. Oh, wait, Zara. Ah, dang it. The camera. The camera means I can't. Oh, I want to do this bit. Let me see if I can do this bit here. Hold on. Pro camera. Back to handheld. Ooh. It's a little bit close. Here you go. Tripod. Here we go. Okay, here's the bit. Ready, everyone? Here's the closet. It's Vixie coming out of the closet. Ta-da! Woo! Danny! Danny, I came out of the closet! Anyway, third present from Cowgirl. A traditional tea set? Ooh! That's cute, I love it. Thanks for the cute Techno Kid and Jenny. Ever heard Michael Jackson sing In the Closet? Can't say I have. Whew. Cool moment, Dawn. Thank you guys. Whew. Okay, let's put away some of this inventory I have. Oh, and it actually tells you how much you have left. Nice. Let's see what else to talk about. So, yeah, we took like Christmas Eve to visit Noelle's parents, and then we took all of last week to visit my parents. Out there, we went shopping. We celebrated one of my grandparents' birthdays. Gave presents to all my family. We all enjoyed it. It was fun. Let's see. I think again, yeah. Got multiple ones. There we go. Yeah, stand raising. Cake. Ooh. Keep throwing. Gotta put that one out. Crown. Paste it green. There we go. Convert. That way. Ooh, I got an achievement from that somehow. Don't know how. Thanks for clipping that, Saru! It was my therapy moment. There we go. Hornsby! Ugh. Bow to your queen! I ain't screenshotting that. That is gorgeous. Bow to your queen! Why does it make me giggle so much?
Thank you.
Hey Vixie, you wanna hear my train? It makes sounds like this.
That was wicked. Do it again. Do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again. Tutu. Hang on. Tutu. Again. Tutu. I finally got Nook Miles for something. What did I get? Oh, I starts off.
Thank you.
Hype train.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I am so sorry. Skunk is so giggly right now. Anyway. So, that's basically what happened to Skunk while she was away. How was your Christmas, guys? What happened with you guys while Skunk was gone? let's see. Oh, I missed that fishing tourney. Oh well. Oh, Jenny, sweetie. Sorry you had COVID. Have you gotten over the symptoms? Oh, it was your birthday! Did we celebrate that in the server? I know a lot of people have reported their birthdays on the server, and so we get automatic pings about them. Mostly better. I'm glad to hear Zaru. I'm sorry, I'm glad to hear Jenny, and I'm sad to hear Zaru, you were cold. You were telling me how there's no heat in your house. That's gonna be horrible in winter. I don't wish that on anyone, especially a best friend like you. Oh, sadly no. Okay, everyone, belated birthday hugs for Katsu. Come on, let's do a hug train for Katsu. Happy birthday! Yes! Record the hype chain! Tick, 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 tick. Yeah, the racing bed looks awesome.
Thank you.
Hug train.
Yes, yes! Hang on. Hype chain. Perfect! Yeah, I had no plans for the stream whatsoever, but this is turning out to be best stream ever. Oh, these are decorative bottles? Is that what you call them? These look like discarded, yeah, like whiskey bottles or something. Sure, I'll buy your trash, why not? Timmy Tommy! You're welcome, Katsu. Of course we're gonna wish you a birthday. You only get one of those a year.
So you get 364 unbirthdays.
But theirs are clearly not as special as your one birthday.
I mean, the Mad Hatter and the Spirit Club were very important.
That's true, that's true. Let's see. Anything? No. So another thing I'm trying to do is I actually really need to decorate my house. My island has been decorated in here, but I haven't decorated anything inside my house. It's a big empty house. Any other highlights for Christmas break from you guys? Christmas break, New Year's? It's been a ton of time. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Someone dropped off a pride shirt. And Hornsby was wearing the pride shirt. That was really cute. Oh, of course you're allowed to ask how Noelle and I met. So, this is gonna sound kind of cheesy, but Noelle and I, we went to the same Halloween party together, and we were both dressed up, but I was dressed up as a character from one of her favorite TV shows, Doctor Who, and she really liked my costume, so she came up to compliment me on my costume. We got to talking, and we traded each other's, I think it was our Facebook, right?
Facebook.
Yeah, and that's how we met, at a Halloween party. And I met Sable here, just in this exact spot. I swear she hasn't moved since I met her. For all I know, she sleeps right here. Alright, let's see what clothes you guys have today. Yeah, I hope that satisfies your curiosity. But those are kind of cute. Checkered mufflers. Oh, I can get LaBelle's knit shirt in different colors. Now that I earned it. Ooh, military uniform. We need a military uniform black. Then we can do like a gothic theme. Oilskin coat, not bad. It's a parka. Gotta be careful with what I buy. Princess dress!
Here's a princess dress!
A queen needs her dress, am I right?
Absolutely.
Yes. Princess dress. We also have... Ooh, raggedy outfit. Gotta wear that. Gotta get that one too. Oh, knit punk hat. Yes. This is getting really good. Cute sneakers. What do those mage boots look like? Oh, they're like little elf boots. Cute, but I don't think we'll get them. Okay, so we got some nice punk duds out here. So we'll purchase them, but we won't wear them out. And we'll buy a princess dress. So we can be queen. Ha! Thank you. Now. I can ascend to my throne as Queen Vixie. Ah, let's go.
Does that make me queen too?
Sure, queen and queen. Someone gave me a throne.
That's awesome.
Snapshot. Thank you. Now, Queen has her royal duties of filling out the museum, which I know I picked up a painting or something like that. Yes. Hi, bladders. Anyway, so what's on the plan for the new year? Yes, that's another thing I wanted to talk about. So we had game night last month for the first time on stream, and it was fantastic. I love playing Smash Brothers with all of you. Even got my ass handed to me. I don't care because I had so much fun with you guys. So, I'm gonna try and do one stream each month where we do a game night. And so, next Monday, I'm gonna try and do a Mario Kart because we tried to do a Mario Kart game night during the birthday stream. It didn't really work out, so I want to actually get that done. So, game nights once a month on Mondays. Yes, hopefully that's happening. Numero dos. I talked about doing Professor Vixie streams, where Vixie teaches you about gender, sexuality. Vixie teaches you about Texas politics and all this kind of good stuff that school doesn't actually teach you. Things like how to drive a car, how to cook, how to adult, basically.
I don't think you teaching them how to drive a car is going to be possible.
We'll figure something out. But the point is, adulting classes.
How to take care of a car you could do, possibly.
Adulting classes. Again, hoping to start that, if not this month, next month, once a month, on Mondays. So, that's gonna be something I am excited to do, but Skunk needs to make sure she studies up for him. Adulting 101, exactly! I mean, like, here's the thing, right? We all know what we learn in, like, you know, middle school and high school is, like, how to add with letters, right? And what's a pronoun, what's a noun, what's an adjective, and stuff like that. But then when you actually become an adult, right, they say, okay, you need to, like, you need to, like, budget. You need to earn money. You need to pay taxes.
Well, you should teach them how to do a job resume.
Find a job. Yes, you need to find a job and stuff like that. But school don't teach you those things.
How to do taxes.
So Skunk had to find it out the hard way. Skunk had to find out the hard way how to do all those things. So Skunk is going to do for you what school didn't do for Skunk. And teach.
I think Skunk and Beer could help. Beer could help too.
Yes, Skunk would happily accept a teacher's assistant, a co-teacher, if you will.
Because I will tell you, fill out applications and see if you know someone who may work at the place.
Yes, a whole bunch of good job search tips. Yes, sorry. That's exactly what's wrong with, like, the world right now. Yeah, I think like for a while people were like, those are the things that parents teach their kids, right? But then, like, parents stopped actually teaching their kids that stuff. Almost drinking age and you don't know how to do your taxes? Hey, don't feel guilty about that. I'm sure you're not alone, right? How many of you out there don't know how to do your taxes?
Honestly, I tried to do them before myself. Before I did taxes. So I don't have to worry about it. But yeah, taxes are very hard.
Oh. Apparently I already have the sinking painting in there. Yeah. But yeah, taxes are hard. So we're gonna sell them. Okay, and of course, streams will continue. Our Pokemon Mystery Dungeon stream continues tomorrow. Doom Eternal we should finish on Thursday. Look forward to that. And movie nights, pretty much whatever we feel like watching on the Discord server.
I'm really excited about the movie tonight, this week.
Oh yes, Encanto. It's like a Disney movie with Broadway songs. It's great. I know it sucks most about doing taxes. Other countries do the math for you. I know. It's infuriating.
And if you don't get the math right,
It's your fault, not theirs.
which means they do the math.
Yeah, it'd be a whole lot easier if they would just show you their math and ask you for a confirmation. Yep. That, my friends, is lobbying. And it's horrible, Zaru. Ah. Oh, goodness. That's all I had planned on talking about. I thought that would take up a lot longer. But, like... we got all the way here. I pulled out my weeds. Oh, what music lessons would you be interested in, Zaru? Skunk is gonna try and stretch the stream to 8 o'clock. An hour. But yeah, it was never going to be a really big long one. Any music I'm learning about? That'd be cool. Yeah. I'm gonna grab my shovel. I'm gonna dig up the fossils. But yeah. That's what the year ahead looks like. And I'm really happy to have you guys back along for it. Oh. New question. I know a lot of people don't give a darn about it, but New Year's resolutions. Does anyone have any, like, goals for this year? That they're gonna try and work on? See, my streams are getting pretty fog. Awesome, thank you, Pitch. And it's pretty fog seeing you around here too. Let's see, I'll tell you a major goal that the skunk has for this year. So, last year, I focused a lot on trying to get my gender dysphoria under control. Working on getting proper gender health treatment. I got myself onto hormone therapy. So I'm getting my testosterone replaced with estrogen. And obviously there's still a lot to go. But I've made a lot of progress trying to manage my gender dysphoria. Yeah, so still have like a couple years on the hormone therapy. And still have to work on getting some facial hair removal and stuff like that. Still working on my voice and stuff. But that's progressing well, I would say. So, what that got me thinking about is I do have another major mental health issue to manage, and that's my anxiety. So, back when I first got my anxiety diagnosis, I did a lot of work to try and cope with it and like try and manage it, and it has worked well. I have to say. I've been able to do a lot of stuff in spite of my anxiety, but, you know, it can be really stressful still, dealing with the anxiety that I have in spite of the different coping strategies that I have for it. So one of the goals that I have this year is to try and manage my anxiety better by learning more about what anxiety is, how it like affects my brain and stuff like that, and seeing if I can't change some of my coping techniques. And I've already gotten some things that have really helped. Ooh, what is it, Hornsby? Oh, Hornsby is thinking of moving away. Well, my policy for villagers moving away is that if they're not top tier favorite, I'll let them move on so that I can find some more friends. So I'll be letting Hornsby go.
Thank you.
Hey Vixie, can you take a look at my robot? I don't know what's wrong with it. It keeps saying it void 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 void.
It keeps dropping a beat. It's a rap robot. That's what you don't understand. Let's see. Pigeon has lots of goals. My New Year's resolution is to take more risks for the year. I'm gonna try and do some stuff that definitely scare me, which means I'm gonna tell my dad I'm bi. And to admit to my crush I like them. That's what I have so far. Sorry for the wall. No worries. Those are some ambitious goals. If you ever need some help, don't be afraid to let me know, okay? Only goal is to release more music? That's a solid goal, though. I'm happy for you, Zaru. And Katsu's goal is to fix her robot. Fix their robot. Yeah, sorry. Pronoun slip up. Katsu. He, him, right? Is this gonna devolve into an Ibanuki Animal Crossing bit spam sesh? I have never had anyone bit spam before, so it's kind of cute for now. I think as long as you guys don't abuse it, it'll be fun. Alright. Any more of these fossils? Oh yes, there is a fossil. I got goals to overcome my laziness and work out a bit more often. And of course, I'm failing them. Well, there's just a goal to keep goals, I guess. It does take discipline to try and do any goals, honestly, not just New Year's ones. But just because you aren't doing well at them now doesn't mean you have to give up on them. It just depends how much you actually want to do the goals for yourself, so you can be like happier with yourself versus like doing it so other people are happy with you. I don't even think I need to watch that YouTube link. I have a pretty good idea just from the preview Katsu gave us. The text-to-speech YouTube. stress over making mistakes and practicing piano when I shouldn't be. That's exactly what I'm talking about, though, Jack, about managing my anxiety more, is that I will be nervous about making mistakes on streams and such like that. Be nervous about making mistakes making music. Nervous about making mistakes when I draw. But I realize that, like, fighting those worries head on, like I've been trying to do for this time, like up until now, that's not really the best strategy. It just gets to be more and more stressful every time I try and push against it. So I'm trying to find different ways to work around them, you know. Different ways to work with my anxiety rather than fight against it. If that makes sense. Okay. So, we will drop off fossils, and I think that'll be the end of the stream. Unless y'all got something else you want to talk about. Telling my dad I'm bi would probably be easy considering I think he has an idea already. I don't know about my crush though. Confessing to them seems very scary. Oh yes, I can understand that, sweetie.
It can absolutely be scary because you don't know what they're going to say. Sometimes it's better to say something than have that sense of wondering what could have happened if you had said something when you haven't said something.
Mm-hmm. I was very lucky with Nicole. And there's Nicole. Noelle, yes. I should really end the stream soon.
Sweetie,
What was that?
I was just gonna ask, so they know you as Vixie, do they know you by your other name?
I don't know who Nicole is. I don't know what I was thinking.
Because if they know you by a different name...
I haven't said my real name on the community before.
Okay. Because I was gonna say, I mean, I don't mind my real name being out.
Anyway. Everything going smoothly, yes. Anyway. Sorry. No, just Skunk. Skunk is really tired from her flight. Skunk got up at 3:30 in the morning for her flight. Right? Skunk gets up at 3:30. And this, by the way, this isn't LA time. This is Eastern time. Skunk was in Ohio. So, Skunk and Noelle travel all the way over to the airport for a flight leaving at 6:30 to come back to LA.
Well, it was supposed to be 6:30.
We get on the plane.
Well, first,
It's looking good, but then they come on and they say that the plane's not working. They put us on a broken plane. And we're like, what? That's sad.
Before they put us on it, they wouldn't have put us on it.
I know.
And you're forgetting about the fact that we tried to board at one point. Like, they started boarding us.
And they had a flight attendant not show up.
Realized they didn't have all the flight attendants they were supposed to. And so they're like, we're gonna have you guys
wait until you get a replacement flight attendant.
Flight attendant.
All that to say,
was an event.
We left 2 hours after we were supposed to have. That was fun. Came back. Got Noelle to work.
Cause yeah, I work.
Did some cleaning. And then I streamed. Skunk could probably use some actual good sleep. And so
Noelle could
that's
probably-
what we're doing.
Noelle could probably use some good sleep since.
Yes.
Well, you got up at 3:30. Noelle got up at 3. And only had an hour sleep before that. Because Noelle was like, I'm gonna stay up.
Okay. Well, that's it. That's it. I have to go. Goodbye. Have a great stream. Meanwhile, I'll just be mad at myself. I'm sorry, Jack. There's no reason you need to be mad about making mistakes. You're amazing. Okay. So, we're gonna end the stream now. We're gonna find someone else to raid. And I think as long as Loon... Is Loon active right now? We could do that raid. Oh, Loon... Yeah, Loon is here. Let's do a Loon raid. But yes, Skunk had a great vacation. Thank you all so much for coming. Tomorrow, I will have had a full night's rest. Come back in for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. It's gonna be fun. But yeah, thanks all for coming to the chat and chill. Maybe we should do some more of these later. Probably should have gotten some sleep instead of stream. Well, this is my compromise. My compromise was getting on stream, not doing any intensive gameplay, just talking, just saying hi to chat, getting pets. Thank you. Having fun with spam and stuff like that. It's great. Alright. I will see you all tomorrow for Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Love you all. And welcome back to the streams. Happy 2022, everyone. See ya.